Coach, you emphasized skating on the first touch in the offensive zone. Did you like what you saw tonight?
I did, yeah. I really liked their game tonight for 52 minutes. I thought guys played hard. We're committed on the defensive side of it. We had a lot going on the offensive side of it. Trouble putting it in the net on some chances in the first period, but they block a lot of shots. We had a lot of attempts. Found the back of the net a few times in the second, which set us up for success, and played pretty hard. Once they got that first goal, then they came at us hard in the last 8 minutes, but you guys did a decent job weathering the storm and trying to keep it out of the back of our net and come away with 2 points to start the road trip. We'll take it.
Cale's a special player. He was pretty good tonight.
Yeah. He got 2. I'm not sure about the third one that was disallowed. I think that was his too. So, he got into some good areas on some nice plays from some other players on our team. Mac fed it across on the one right into the slot. He's just picked the right spots, I felt like, tonight to get up in the rush and join, especially on the entries into the O-zone. Zone play was pretty active, but he found himself in the slot 2 or 3 times all alone. He didn't make any mistakes on those.
Defensively, is that closer to the start that you guys are looking for?
I thought our start was great. Yeah, I loved our first period. That second probably got even better. They caught a couple rush chances in the first period and a couple in the second where, some of them bad luck. Cale breaks a stick on the power play. They get the 2-on-1. They got in behind us a couple times in the first period, and I thought the second period was even better. So I thought overall the defending game was really good until probably the last 8 minutes. They were coming hard with extra man.
It didn't go very well for you since his last time out. How important was it, especially with Alex?
He had a great game. I thought, to keep it at 0 that long and let us build the lead was exactly what we needed to see from him. It was a bounce-back game, not just for Eustace, but for our whole team. We had a underwhelming game at home against Wash, and the results showed that, and we wanted to be better, and they were.
Given the way that they were playing, he was probably going to kind of sit down there and wait a lot of the night. Just how important was it? You mentioned a few of those chances to keep it at 0-0 until you guys were able to get up.
Yeah, I thought we did some good things against the rush, even when we were outnumbered, and tried to keep the chances to C and B grade instead of giving up the A's, which I thought we did. Probably want some wrist shot back that went in to start their little rally, but I would say, all in all, he comes up with some good saves early, first, second. It's all you can ask for him. Give us a chance to win. That's what he did.
Did you see the collision with the ref with Mitch?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Manson ran into him. He kind of pivoted backwards into the middle. He ran into him, took a tumble. But I heard he's doing okay, so that's a positive sign.
I know you're just changing subject a little bit. I know you were in Cleveland for one season when Torts was in Columbus.
Yeah.
What did you take from that experience as a youngish coach in the league, kind of?
Yeah, he's great. Torts is great at sharing information and asking and wanting to know what's going on. Like when you're in the minors, how the guys are doing, how they're playing, like your input on how things are going, what your thoughts are on players. Torts is one thing he's an unbelievable communicator, right? Not just with his team, but with other people in the organization, and he's a good mentor. And obviously 2 busy schedules, so you don't get up there all the time. But he's really inclusive when you're part of his team and his organization. And I always respected that from him.
Are there things that you took from that he did that you saw and that you kind of added into your repertoire?
Well, we don't see the day-to-day, right? But he's a demanding guy. Every coach has their own identity and their own personality, and I think you got to be true to that. And Torts certainly has that. But whenever you get to spend time with any NHL coach, and especially a guy as experienced and successful as Torts is, I think you try and pick up whatever you can.
Last ones, guys. What do you think of Val tonight? It's probably going to take him a couple games to get to maybe the level of where you guys want him to be.
He was good tonight. He was pretty good in game 1 being back, and tonight I thought he was even better. Yeah.
How special was it to be here for the Eric Johnson ceremony?
I like it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that our guys, like, you know, he plays the 1,000 the other night, but he has a ceremony tonight at home, and it just happens to be against us. I think it's good for. I mean, it's good for EJ. He gets to see some of his old buddies. It's good for our guys to see EJ. You know, it's a big, huge milestone. It's not easy to get there for sure, and especially when your EJ went through some injuries and some downtime, so it took him a little longer than probably what he would have liked. But to hit that milestone with some of his old buddies in the building and his old team in the building where he spent most of his career, I think is pretty special.
Thanks, Jared.
Thank you.